All right, everyone, welcome back to the show. Today, we're tackling a question that's probably keeping a lot of marketing and creative professionals up at night. Are tools actually replacing agencies? I mean, with all the AI, automation platforms, and DIY dashboards out there, it really feels like the landscape is shifting dramatically.
Oh, absolutely, Oscar. It's not just a feeling, it's a reality for a lot of smaller businesses, and even some larger ones. I've seen countless companies bring things in-house that they used to outsource, all thanks to a shiny new tool that promises to do it all faster and cheaper.
And sometimes it delivers, right? For certain tasks, the efficiency gains are undeniable. Think about simple social media scheduling, basic content generation, or even ad campaign optimization. These tools have democratized access to capabilities that once required specialized agency knowledge.
That's a key point, Anna. Democratization. It's not necessarily about replacing agencies entirely, but about empowering businesses. When you're a startup with a limited budget, being able to leverage an AI writing assistant for blog post drafts or using a simple design tool for social graphics is a game changer. It means you can execute on marketing initiatives you previously couldn't afford.
I get that for sure. The barrier to entry for many marketing tasks has dropped significantly. But doesn't it worry you, Ruby, that we're losing some of that human touch, that strategic oversight, when we just rely on algorithms to do the heavy lifting?
It's a valid concern, Oscar. And yes, it absolutely can be a problem if businesses just set it and forget it with these tools. But I tend to see it as an evolution. These tools can handle the repetitive, data-heavy, or grunt work tasks, freeing up human talent to focus on what they do best: strategy, creativity, nuance, and truly understanding the human element behind the data.
Exactly. Think about SEO. 10 years ago, you needed a very specialized agency team to do keyword research, technical audits, and content optimization. Now, you have tools like Ahrefs or SEMrush that give you incredible insights at your fingertips. You still need someone to interpret that data and build a strategy, but the manual grunt work is hugely reduced.
And that interpretation is where agencies still shine, or should still shine. A tool can tell you this keyword has high volume and low competition, but an agency can tell you this keyword aligns with your brand's unique value proposition and will resonate with your ideal customer in a way your competitors aren't addressing. That's a huge difference.
So we're essentially saying tools are fantastic for execution and data gathering, but they fall short on the why and the how in a more nuanced sense. I've seen some AI copywriters generate surprisingly decent content, but it often lacks that spark, that genuine voice that only a human writer can bring, especially for brand storytelling.
That's it, Oscar, the spark, the soul. AI can assemble words into grammatically correct sentences that convey information, but can it truly evoke emotion? Can it understand cultural sensitivities or deep human desires in the same way a seasoned creative director or copywriter can? Not yet, and I'd argue, maybe never fully.
Plus, what about integrated campaigns? A tool might optimize your Facebook ads, and another might schedule your Instagram posts, but who's connecting the dots? Who's ensuring the messaging is consistent across all channels, that the brand story flows seamlessly from an email campaign to a landing page to a video ad? That requires a holistic strategic mind.
That's where agencies still offer immense value. They bring that integrated thinking, that 360-degree view. They're not just executing tasks, they're crafting entire experiences. And when things go wrong, like a crisis or a sudden market shift, you need that human agility and creative problem-solving that a tool simply can't provide.
It makes me think of the distinction between tactics and strategy. Tools are incredible tactical executors. They can follow instructions and optimize parameters better than any human, but they can't define the overall mission, the vision, the long-term strategic direction. That still requires human intellect and foresight.
And let's not forget the relationship aspect. A tool isn't going to sit down with a client, understand their fears, their aspirations, their personal stakes in the business. It won't build trust or offer reassurance. Agencies often become true partners, almost an extension of the client's team.
I've seen some companies try to replace their entire marketing department with a suite of tools, thinking they'll save a fortune. And initially, maybe they do, but then they hit a wall. their messaging starts to feel generic, their campaigns lack innovation, and they struggle to adapt to new trends because no one's actually thinking strategically about the bigger picture.
It's like having all the ingredients and a recipe book but no chef. The ingredients are essential, the recipes provide guidance, but it takes a skilled chef to really bring it all together, adapt the recipe, add their own flair, and create something truly exceptional. Tools are the ingredients and the recipe, agencies are the chefs.
That's a fantastic analogy, Ethan. So if we accept that tools aren't fully replacing agencies, how are agencies adapting? Are they fighting against these tools, or are they embracing them?
The smart ones are absolutely embracing them. Agencies that try to ignore or fight against this shift are going to be left behind. Many are integrating these tools into their workflows to enhance their own efficiency. They're using AI for initial research, for data analysis, for generating first drafts of copy or design concepts. It makes their human experts even more productive.
Exactly. An agency that can tell a client, we used AI to analyze millions of data points to identify these emerging trends, and then our human strategists developed a bespoke campaign based on those insights, is far more compelling than one that's just doing everything manually. It shows their forward thinking and leveraging the best of both worlds.
And it also shifts the agency's role. Instead of being solely execution-focused, they can become even more consultative. They can help clients navigate the dizzying array of tools available, advising them on which ones are actually valuable for their specific needs, and then layer their strategic expertise on top of that. They become tool whisperers in a way.
So it's not a zero-sum game, it's more of a symbiotic relationship. Tools handle the heavy lifting and data processing, and agencies provide the intellectual capital, the creative spark, and the human connection. That sounds like a much more sustainable model.
It truly is. I think we'll see more of a hybrid model emerge, where businesses have stronger in-house capabilities thanks to tools, but still engage agencies for high-level strategy, complex creative projects, brand refreshes, crisis management, or when they need a fresh external perspective that's not bogged down by internal politics.
And for agencies, it means they need to double down on what makes them uniquely human. Storytelling, emotional resonance, genuine connection, truly understanding client goals beyond just metrics. If they're just offering basic execution, then yes, a tool might replace them eventually.
The demand for profound insight, genuine creativity, and strategic leadership isn't going anywhere. In fact, as the noise generated by AI tools increases, the signal-to-noise ratio will become even more critical. And that's where human expertise cuts through. Agencies that can reliably deliver that signal will thrive.
That's a powerful thought. So for anyone out there listening, whether you're working at an agency or on an in-house team, the message seems to be, embrace these tools, learn how to leverage them, but never lose sight of the irreplaceable value of human creativity, strategy, and connection. Thanks everyone for such a brilliant discussion.
My pleasure, Oscar. It's an exciting time to be in this space, isn't it?
Absolutely, it keeps us on our toes.
Indeed, the future is collaborative, not confrontational.